it's not as scary once you get into it as what it first appears. It first appears as something that, you know, it's really risky and blah, blah, blah. But once you go through the process and do it, you know, a second time, you start to think, well, this isn't so. Why didn't I think that this was something that was very achievable right at the beginning? And you don't need, all you need is some equity in your own home to get started.
You don't even necessarily need that.
I mean, we were lucky because we owned our own home when we started this process, but you can even take that first step if you've got some equity.
I don't even know that you necessarily even need equity. You need disposable income. You need to be able to afford to make the payments on a loan. And the great thing about buying an investment property is that all of those things are tax deductible, all of those expenses. So even if you're not quite able to afford to live in your own home, you may be able to get into the real estate market by buying an investment property. The great thing about the McCarthy program is that it's at quite an achievable level for, you know, for most of us that are in the middle income range, because you can achieve it by reducing your taxable income, by achieving your tax credits, and they're surprisingly high, the amount of tax back that you can achieve. And if you can afford to pay it and have your money at the end, which is, we had a look at both ways of having it as an enforced saving plan and getting a lump bucket of money, or using it to offset as you go through the year. And we have a combination of both of those outcomes now.
I guess for us, the amount that we're putting in of our own money is around about $100 a week. And for us, that's not a particularly onerous amount. And when you consider that compared to the value of the property and the amount that it's going to appreciate over time, it's quite a small investment. So it's quite comforting.